Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. I welcome you, one and all, to this live stream where we have a little bit of fun. We're expecting a couple scammers to call. Will they keep to their word? Likely not, but I digress. Here we go. Very, very good. So let's get to the point now in the live stream where we see who's here. That's indeed. And open this up and see what we've got. The Global Warmer is here. Welcome, Global Warmer. Good to see you. He is first. Yes, indeed, with a thumbs up. Thank you, brother. He is the first thumbs up and the first here. There he is. It may just be Global Warmer and I tonight. You never can know. There's James Smith. He's here. Welcome. And Neil is here. Good to see Silver Wolverine is amongst us tonight. Good to see you. Let's get over here to the comments, shall we? From Liquid Electrum Coin Collectorium on the gold. This one flew under the radar. The algorithm did not catch this video, but that's all right. Sometimes it happens. It says, sounds like a boat was involved in the placement of that coin. That's right. Humans have been traversing the globe in ships for many, many centuries. That's right. This whole world is littered with relics of man. It is fascinating to think about. Very true. That's been traveled many, many times. It's remarkable to see how that made its way there into the Newfoundland coast. Welcome. Good to see THS is here. Tony Trump is here. Speaking of Trump, he's making a big announcement at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be away from this broadcast to witness that. So, yes, indeed, we'll see what he announces. Likely to announce for president, or that he's announcing that he will announce at a later time. We'll find out one way or the other. But good to see Treasure Charger is here. Sterling Cannabis is with us. Hello, Sterling Cannabis. Good to see you. Snakebite is here. And look at this. Sherry M6S191 has become an honorary citizen. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. Good to see you. And James Smith is here, way deep inside. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's march ahead to the next comment here. Thank you very much. All right, we have Silver King. He has made this comment in a strategic manner so as I can respond to it on this live stream at the very moment. He says, I'm posting this comment so you can respond to it on your next live stream. And here we are responding to it. Silver King, thank you so much. Very good to see you. Good to see Treasure Charger. CCT is here. Welcome. And we have Silver Stealer is here as well. Good to see Silver Stealer. Hope you and Winning Image Photography are doing well. In the great state of Indiana. All right. Wonderful. Very, very good. KS says, in a dark place we find ourselves, and a little more knowledge lights our way. Yoda, that's right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, KS. Yes, indeed. Yoda. And we've got, Treasure Charger. Yes, he's been an honorary citizen for 3 months now. Thank you, Treasure Charger. All right, very kind of you. And Tona Sama says, Sal, we got to find a site to track gold and silver in the East. Yeah, good luck. They don't really keep, they're not as transparent as the West is as far as their holdings. I believe we were being played in the West on the LBMA and COMEX. We very well may be, but likely there's playing going on all across the fruited plains of the East as well, too. We just don't know. I mean, who do you trust, really, when you think about it, in terms of everything? But anyways. All right, nice, Brian. 1630 Spanish treasure, 8 real. Very nice. Fundamental coin to the formation of the dollar. Silver Stealer's been super busy doing some drone stuff. Nice. Oh, nice. Are you a commercial drone pilot? Silver Stealer? Way to go. If you are, I got to poke your brain because I got to take the recurrence. Now it's something with the FAA that you do. It's a class. I'm curious to see how hard it is and how hard the test is. If you are Part 107 certified, let me know, Silver Stealer. Silver Wolverine, I made my American MAGA hat. All right, I have my, oh, nice, made an American MAGA hat on. All right, there you go. Way to go, Silver Wolverine. Yes, indeed. Oh, man, Mojave Gold just ran out of oxygen midway through a silver melt. All right, he's doing it. Working hard with the silver melt. Welcome, Mojave Gold. Good to see you. Matt Bittner is here. Robert Laird has this comment. Let's see what he says here. This is a matter of perspective. And he says, what do you mean that we're not in a hyperinflation situation right now? The dollar has lost over 98% of its purchasing power since 1913. That's your answer right there. You answered it in your own question. And about 75% of that happened since Nixon took us off the gold standard in 71. Well, the thing is, Robert, that's just it. It's been a steady decline. It's been a managed decline, in fact, even on purpose by the Federal Reserve over that course of time. We are nowhere near a hyperinflation situation now, even if it's lost over 98% of its value. That's since 1913. Now, if it lost over 98% of its value over the last 2 years, that'd be a much different circumstance. But it's about that. It's the temporal perspective on that, Robert. I hope that makes sense. Liquid Electrum is here. The Stax Bowers auction prices matched the 2022 Red Book very close to me. LCS said the Red Book was outdated, so I'm surprised. Is that from your winnings that you got? Way to go. No singing, Sal, says Eric. Okay, we won't sing. All right, very good. 20 hours of study. Yeah, okay, so you just got the initials. You just got your initial. Yeah, I got the initial done years ago. I'm doing the recurrent now. So you just got initially certified. That is a test. I remember having to study for it. And it wasn't, for me, it wasn't terribly easy, but there was some, especially the weather stuff, the METARs. I couldn't read a METAR if you put it in front of me. I am what they refer to as a retard with the METARs, Silver Stealer, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how long ago you took the test, but if it's fresh in your mind, maybe that joke will make you laugh. No one else will laugh unless there's pilots here. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Michael Phillip. He liked the video about the 600-year-old gold coin. Well, thank you. Not many people saw that video, so thank you. Abe Lucas, well said. Supply crunch, no such thing as a silver and gold shortage. Won't ever be. The earth will always produce more silver and gold. It's more converting silver and gold into rounds, coins, and bars issue or silver crunch. Not a shortage. I concur. Fact 100%. Well, Abe, I partially disagree with you on that. The earth will only supply so much gold and silver. It's limited, just like oil is limited as well. But I do agree with you that there's still many options and ways to get it out of the ground for many, many years to come. So you're right. And they will discover more. All right. Oh, man, we get Sterling Cannabis to giggle every time I hear your voice. Well, thank you, sir. A little giggly action happening there. Nice. All right. Very, very, very good. Yes, my first license, in-person testing. Yeah, you got to... then online every 2 years to renew. Yeah, and I'm close to my renewal period, so I'm gonna do that and in online for the first time. Although I did take the recurrent test other times as I switched things this year. But yes, indeed. Well, great. Yes, those are proctored tests. In other words, they watch you take that test. I got cameras watching you as you take it. It's you got to know your airspace. You got to know your what's known as ADM, aeronautical decision making, and you got know a little bit of geometry and stuff as well. James Smith flies a Cessna 150s and 172s. Nice, very cool. Way to go, James Smith. He's a pilot. All right. Let's see here. I'm trying to think about what this is. If this is a spam. Okay, it's a spam comment. Sometimes because it's mentioned gold and silver, so they're targeting. They're getting very good at targeting these things. And when they mention gold and silver in their spam comments, they're really getting down into the nitty gritty. Jimmy, what is Jimmy saying here? It says, I've got homo... Oh, wait a second. Before we get to Jimmy's, we got a spammer. Scammer. Hello? Hello?
Hi, this is Mary from American Senior Citizen Care. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Mary. How are you?
Great. Good to know that.
Oh,
Well,
good.
I'm calling you just to inform you about a new state-regulated final expense insurance plan that has just been approved for senior citizens who are on a fixed income, like Social Security, disability, and retirement. This plan is designed to cover 100% of your
Get with it,
funeral,
Mary.
burial, and cremation expenses. How old are you?
I'm 72, Mary.
Okay, and we have 3 coverage plans like 5,000, 10,000, and 20,000 in coverage. Do you have any idea about which coverage plan you would like to learn more about?
I want the 10,000, Mary.
Okay, great. Let me bring the state license coordinator for your state on the line to share information with you. Please hold.
Thank you so much for holding on the line. This is Ethan. I'm a final expense product specialist with Seniors Care. Who do you have a pleasure of speaking with?
My name is Charles.
Okay. Are you here to shop around a quote for your final expense insurance?
Yes, sir, I am. I'm here to shop for that, please.
What's your date of birth?
It is 7/2/1955.
And what's your age?
It is 68.
68.
Son of a... He wouldn't even let me have time to play with him. Son of a motherless goat. Anyways, all right. So, Jimmy says, and let me see here. Let me get to where I can quote. Just got my home owners and vehicle insurance bill up 18%. Wow. Thank the Lord we prepare for such things. Just did the math on taxes and insurance for us for the year. Almost 15% of my income goes for this. We do hold cash, gold, and silver. We also have retirement funds. We have a garden, fruits, and a supply of canned goods in the pantry. We hunt and fish. We also burn wood for heat. We are 50 years young with small vehicle debt. No mortgage or credit card debt. Our God has provided and know will continue to do so no matter what the world decides to do. We have set our own course of action. Way to go, Jimmy. That is remarkable. Keep doing what we do. Thank you for sharing with the community, and God bless you. God bless you too, Jimmy. Way to go. You are definitely well prepared. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you guys, and good to see Gold Chick is here for the Mega Cream Chun. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Gold Chick is here with us. No IQ says, great advice, Sal, and good information. Well, thank you, brother. Appreciate you watching, sir. And we've got Mike G on this. I'd bet the USA is doomed under this administration. The empire will collapse. The Republicans don't do something. 2024 will be the tipping point. Sure will. We're barely hanging on. If we can get the House majority, which is very, very close, we shall see. But still going to be an uphill battle either way. Welch Coast Service is crazy. Be well. Oh, yes, indeed. We'll try that. We shall do that. Thank you, brother, for your comment. Scott Hill says, I have screenshot here on my phone from just last year when it showed $4,500. Yeah, there you go. And again, I refer to in this video, I have a whole playlist where I documented the different dollar silver ratios and debt as well. Yes. And we've got David Miles says, it's scary to watch the U.S. debt. It makes me sick to my stomach to watch it. It really does. I think we're paying $1 trillion in the debt. Oh, here comes Cherie. Here comes Cherie. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Is Sherry on the line? Is she here every time? We gotta tell ya and serenade Sherry.
You are so cute.
Oh, I don't get told that very often, that's for sure. I have a face for radio, Cherie.
Uh-oh.
In fact, you never know, you might be on a radio show right now.
That would be hilarious.
Can you imagine?
That was absolutely hilarious.
Anyways.
Okay, I don't know how much time you have, but can I tell you my joke?
I got about a quarter of the time in the world, Cherie.
Okay. Okay, here's a joke.
All right.
There was a man and a wife, and they had a dog called Oh Blue. But old Blue wasn't feeling good, so they took him to the vet. The vet said, "We'll fix him up." He picked the dog up and put him on the table. Then he took his right hand and wrapped a kitty cat around it. So then he took the hand with the cat and rubbed the dog all on top of the head. No response. Then he took that same hand and rubbed the dog all over his belly. No response. Then he thought about it. He said, "I know just what to do." He took that hand with the cat and rubbed the dog all in his face. No response. So he looked sadly at the couple and said, "I'm sorry, we're going to have to put old Blue to sleep." So they cried, hugged, and kissed their dog and went home. 10 days later, they get a bill from the doctor for $500. The husband said, "What? $500 to put old Blue to sleep?" So he called the doctor, and the doctor said, "Oh no, I only charged you $50 to put old Blue to sleep. The other $450 was for the CAT scan."
Oh, that's great. I love it. I got to remember that one. That's a pretty good one.
That's my favorite joke.
See, I
That's
was a
my
little
favorite
confused
joke.
because you didn't say, when you said hand, I was thinking cats don't have hands.
Yeah, no, the doctor wrapped it around his hand.
Oh, I see. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on to 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. I think we have one of your colleagues joining us here. Trying to get the hello.
Hi, Richard. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I just heard the funniest joke. You won't believe it. You want me to tell it to you?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. All right. Once upon a time, there was this couple who had a cat or a dog. His name was Old Blue. Okay. This dog was named Old Blue, and Old Blue wasn't really reacting when they took this cat and put their hands all over the cat to rub the dog. Okay. And so they rubbed their hands with the cat, with the dog, on the belly, on his butt, on his back, and then finally in his face. But no reaction. So they took the dog to the vet and said, "Hey, we got to put this dog down." And then they charged him $500 to do it. And the couple said, "What? Why the heck would you charge me so much to put the dog down?" And then the doctor says, "Well, it's only $50. I charge you $450 for the CAT scan." What do you think of that, sir?
I got you.
You got me? Now, I can't take full credit for that joke. That's copywritten by Cherie.
I can't really take full credit either. Somebody told it to me.
Who told it to you? John Fetterman?
Years ago. I'm not
Oh.
sure. I might have got it off the internet, but it's been many years.
And there's a guy named George Burns who used to tell me a lot of jokes back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wonderful.
Okay, well, did you get your application?
I did. For some reason, I can't get into that email account anymore. So let me ask you this: what's the other gentleman's name on the line with it? Yeah, Cherie told it better. Exactly. You told the joke much better than I did, Cherie. Just so you understand. I'm not very good at retaining information. That's for sure. Anyways.
Okay. So you want me to retell the joke?
Yeah, you retell it, but don't do it like John Fetterman would do it. Do it like how Biden would tell it.
Oh, I don't know how Biden would tell it. I don't know how he would tell it.
He'd be like, one time there was this cat,
I don't think of him as
dog.
a funny man. I think of him as a very godly religious man. I don't think of him as a joke teller.
Biden? Oh, yeah, he's very godly.
Yeah. I heard him give a speech, say some words there was the death of a congressman, and his words were so beautiful. It touched my heart.
Oh, Jackie, where are you, Jackie? He wanted to raise her from the dead, right?
Oh, he was beautiful.
It was beautiful, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how the joke went was the couple took the dog to the vet because he wasn't feeling well. And the vet said, "We'll fix him up." So the vet took his right hand and wrapped a kitty cat around his hand. So then he set the dog up on the table and rubbed the dog all on top of his head and his back, no response. Then he rubbed them all over his belly, no response. And then he thought about it. Okay, I know what to do. He rubbed the dog all in his face with the hand with the cat. No response. So then he told the couple, we're going to have to put over these dogs.
You're muffled, Sherry. You're very muffled.
10 days later, they got a bill from the vet for $500. The husband's like, what? $500 to put old Blue to sleep? So we called the doctor, and the doctor said, oh, no, I only charged you $50 to put old Blue to sleep. The other $450 was for the CAT scan. Did he get it?
I don't think he's on the line with us anymore, Sheree. I think he split.
Oh, it still says conference call on my phone.
Oh, does it? Oh, he must be. Are you still there, sir?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay, you're still there. Very good. You didn't laugh. You know, I can understand you not laughing at my joke because I didn't tell her right. But Sheree, you know, she got it, man.
Because it's not funny. Why should you laugh?
Yes, very, very funny. That's right. That's right. Now, sir, what's your name, sir? What's your name, sir?
Brian?
Brian, can you speak up a lot? I can barely hear you in the phone.
Okay, can you hear me now?
That's better. That's much better. Okay, now what is your call about, sir? Can you tell me?
Yeah, you already spoke about funding, right?
Funding, yes, but can you speak up? You gotta keep your mouth right on the device, on the microphone on the phone. You gotta keep your mouth on the mic. Mouth on the mic, Brian.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can
There
you
you
hear me
go.
now?
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
So you told me to call you back.
Yes.
6:15.
The 6:15. That's right, and you did. You're a good man. You're a man of your word, and I appreciate that. It means the hemisphere to me, Brian.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I need money for? Don't you, Brian? Don't you?
No, I don't.
I need money for a silver suppository. Okay. I'm gonna need 120 grand. I'm gonna need 120 grand from you and 120 grand from Cherie for this silver suppository. What it is, it's a suppository lined with silver ions and molecules and atoms, and it helps keep the rear end very clean. You understand me?
Yeah, I understand that, but we can't provide money for that.
What's that? You can't provide money for that? Cherie can. She had no problem with it. Why can't you?
Okay, so take money from her, okay?
No. I'm not going to take. She's going to loan me the money. I'm not taking money from anybody. Hold on. Just, you know what I'm saying?
What kind of business you have right now?
It is in manufacturing. We're going to manufacture these silver suppositories, okay?
Oh, I got you. And how much you want the revenue now?
I am yanking in about $98K a month. Is that right, Cherie?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. You never told me.
You never told you that? Well, I'm telling you both. I love to be efficient in these conversations. I am yanking in $98,000 a month. We're cutting right to the chase right now. You know, Brian doesn't seem to be as impressed as you were, Cherie, on this. Ryan, you weren't as impressed as Cherie was. You didn't laugh at our jokes, and you don't seem to be impressed about this financial opportunity that I'm looking to do for these silver suppositories.
Yeah, I got you.
You got me. I know you got me, but are you impressed with it? What do you think of the idea?
That's good if you...
It's a good idea. I think you're placating now. You're patronizing me. I'll tell you what. We're going to need a little bit of extra cash to do an infomercial on this first, and we're going to have the guys from Guar pitch it. You ever heard of the band Guar? Yes, everybody's heard of Guar. So the guys from Guar are going to pitch it. The ones that are alive. 2 of the guys have died already, but the rest of the members that are alive, they're going to pitch it as celebrity spokesmen to make this thing happen, okay?
I got you.
You got me. You got me a lot, don't you? You got me. I want you to let go of me from time to time, but it's okay that you got me. What do you think of that, Cherie? He's got me.
You're funny.
Now, Cherie never says that she's got me. Cherie won't even give me a hug, for goodness sakes.
Yeah. She's an inventor, or she's...
What's that? Can you speak up? Ryan, you got to put your mouth in the mic, brother.
I'm asking. Sorry for asking that again. Who's she? Who's she? Like, is she any funding manager or?
Well, she's right here in the conference call. You can just ask her.
Yeah, I know that. Like,
You have a direct connection with Cherie. You're talking to her right now.
Why you conference with her? Like,
What?
why you conference this call to me?
Because you called me while I was on the phone with Cherie. I wanted to put you in. I didn't want to be rude.
Okay, that's been
Whoa, Sherry, hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoa, Sherry, you ever heard that song, Ryan? Have you ever heard that song?
Have a good one, okay?
Have you ever heard that song?
Yeah.
I know, but has Ryan heard it? Because this is the Cherie from that song, Sherry. She goes by Cherie now because she's been harassed by so many Journey fans throughout her career. Oh, he left us. That Ryan, that son of a Ryan. He's probably related to Paul Ryan. He's probably related.
Stevie Wonder, by Sharia Moore. That's usually what I get.
Oh, Sharia Moore, Stevie Wonder. Okay, nice.
Stevie Wonder, yeah.
All right. Now, we are expecting some more calls around this time. And so who knows who may pop in. And then actually they're late now because it's 6:26. I've had like 3 or 4 others that were supposed to call me right at 6:15. But I'm kind of surprised Ryan did. The other guy that I talked to before was really rude to me. And he was like, listen. I couldn't get a word in edgewise. And then all of a sudden he had me crying. And I was like, and then he was like, okay, it's okay. All this money's going to help you, brother. And it's going to do really good. But anyways, that was a hoot.
Well, I need the email address so I can get the application out to you.
YP47@AOL.com. And I think I've forever damaged. There's some people within the sound of my speaking voice that are forever damaged by my vocal cover of O'Sherry. And I apologize in advance for that. Actually, I can't apologize.
Well, I sent it to that email address yesterday.
What happened when you did that?
It didn't get returned.
Okay, so it's got to be there in the ether, not the Ethereum, the cryptocurrency. But but it got there.
The subject line is depositories of suppositories.
Is that what your subject line was? Because you had suppositories of suppositories. Nice.
Yes.
Man, that's a pretty clever one. Because you were originally going to put the subject line, it's me, we just spoke on the phone. Yeah, we just spoke. But anybody could say that, you know what I mean? You got to...
Now, looks like, YP47 at AOL.com, that bounced too.
Oh, that bounce? I thought you said it didn't bounce. The only person I know that bounces is Silver Wolverine, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Because whenever you think of the word bounce, you got to think of Silver Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why that is, Sherry, don't you? Because we all live in a Silver Wolverine. A Silver Wolverine. A Silver Wolverine. You sing it with me. Ready? You do the third harmony.
I remember that one in the Yellow Submarine.
Oh, no. When they originally wrote that song, what's his name, Ringo, it was originally supposed to be Silver Wolverine. They changed it to Yellow Submarine because they thought, well, how many people from Michigan that stack silver are going to be listening to this song? So they wanted to branch it out to all the Yellow Submarine fans out there. Because it was too narrow of an audience for Michiganders that would stack silver. So they wanted to broaden it out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So let's sing it together. And you do the third harmony on the alto side because you're a female.
Now,
okay.
I do need to get back to work. This is my work hour.
Okay,
and I'm having fun.
But Cherie, before you do that, can we try to sing this together, please? Just for a little bit, just for like 3 stanzas, okay?
Okay, how about a deal?
Okay.
I will sing that with you for 4 standards, and then you give me the email address so I can forward the application. And
Word.
That way,
that sounds good.
I can say my time's been spent.
Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's do it together now. We all live in a Silver Wolverine.
Silver Wolverine.
Oh, yeah. Let's.
Silver Wolverine. We all live in a Silver Wolverine.
Yeah.
A Silver Wolverine.
Word to your mother. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You got it.
You know what I'm thinking now? Now it sounds like we're on the radio, and
Exactly. That's right. All right. Okay.
It
Email
sounds like
address is
I'm
Rocky
being
Superstar. No, I'm kidding. The email address is silverkitty47 at gmail.com. Silverkitty47 at gmail.com. Okay.
Kitty.
Yeah, Kitty. Yeah, as in little soft kitty.
Kitty47 at AOL.com.
Yeah, that's right. You caught me a mid slurp there. I was getting ready to, and then I had to answer, so I almost choked on it. All right, very good. All right, well, thank you, Sheree. Let's tell you what. Let's reconvene on Friday at 6:15 to continue this lively discussion and song and dance. Okay.
Okay.
Think of some
You
good
have
jokes.
A very enjoyable evening.
All right, you too. Take care. Don't forget to watch. Don't forget to watch at 9 p.m. sharp for Trump's announcements. He's going to make a major announcement.
He's making his announcement today?
Yes, 9 p.m.
Okay, I'll be there.
That's on the Eastern time. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Bye bye. See ya.
Bye bye.
All right. Very good. All right. Where were we? Okay. David Miles. It's scary to watch the U.S. debt. It makes me sick to my stomach to watch it. There should have been no reason we got so far in debt. Unfortunately, one day it will catch up to us, and we won't have a solution to fix it. Well, David Miles, I predict they will have a solution, and there will be no responsibility for it. They're just going to reset everything, and damn the consequences, because it's you and me that are going to get hurt by that reset. And that reset will revolve around a CBDC, that's a central bank digital currency, where they will track all of your purchases using environmental, social governance. I would say it's very authoritarian type of provisions on our monetary system. Bad news. All right. Let's see here. Very good. And let's see here. Let's move up. We've got Dear meditation music, relaxing music. The debt clock will go on till 120 trillion before the dollar is dead. So it'll take at least 6 to 10 years. Well, I think you're likely right. It's going to probably certainly exponentially increase, but it may be even shorter than that. And I think it's before they reset it. They're not going to let the dollar crash. I don't think they're going to let the dollar crash, by the way. I think they are going to reset it before it does crash. But they're going to wait until the precipice of it crashing before they switch it over. But anyways, hey, good to see Stephanie S. is here. Welcome, Stephanie. Yes, indeed. Thank you for popping in. Long time no see. We've got a good crowd here tonight. We've got Silas Marner says, don't hate, salivate. That's right, exactly. All right. And where are we at? Man XX is here. John S. says, I also have 2 of those bars. Congratulations. Now, some of you have said you've got the 10-ounce version of these, and I want to get the 10-ounce version. But before we talk more about that, another scammer. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Hello?
Okay, Ralph. You with me?
I am with you. What are you supposed to call at 6:15?
I know. I'm busy, man. I'm busy.
I hear you. Now, who is this again?
Billy from William Nelson. I own WDN Funding.
William Nelson. Can I call you Billy for long?
Wait a second, Ralph. You're the guy with the guitar, right?
I am the guy with the guitar. That's right. Speaking of which, you made me want to pull it out. That's what she said. Just hold on a second, Ralph. Billy. William. I'm going to pull the guitar out. Hold on. All right. We are going to serenade each other. Now, I want you to sing the song with me, Billy, okay? It's called...
Listen, Ralph, I remember you, man. I remember you're not looking for a loan.
No, I am. But we have to sing the song, too. It's called Silver Wolverine. We all live in a silver Wolverine. Sing it with me, okay, Billy?
I thought it was Yellow Submarine.
No. It's Silver Wolverine. When Ringo wrote that song... Well, let me give you the history of that song. When Ringo Starr wrote that song, along with Prince, back in whatever year it was originally supposed to be Silver Wolverine into paying homage to Michigander silver stackers. But alas, John Lennon said, hey, we want to make it available to everybody and make it speak to all of us. So Yellow Submarine came to mind because everybody, likes you know, these yellow submarines. Everybody can relate to that.
Everyone loves the yellow. Of course, that's the first thing a kid wants to play with is a yellow submarine when he's growing up. Definitely.
But in reality, they should be playing with silver shaped like a Wolverine, really. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. I got a lot of things to do, man. I don't got time to bullshit
Okay,
around.
so let's go ahead and make this happen with the Silver Wolverine song. You and me. You do the. I tell you what.
I'll see you later, Ralph.
No. Wait, Billy. You forgot to sing with me. Sing with me. Sing for the years. Don't be an idiot. Don't sing Tears for Fears. Let's call him back because this is not good. We didn't even get a proper goodbye. Come on, man. And I haven't even given just give me.
You stay crazy, man. You stay crazy, buddy.
Hey, wait. Can you just sing this song for me real quick?
Listen, I love you for what you are, man. You just keep staying crazy, buddy.
Well,
see you later.
Okay, but wait a second. Maxwell Silver Hammer. All right. Anyways, all right. We've had enough of that. Stay crazy, Ralph. Gotta stay crazy. All right. He wasn't happy out of that. All right. Let's get back to the comments now. I'm gonna try to rest this guitar. We've not even had any push-ups. We haven't even done any push-ups tonight, believe it or not. Anyways, let's see. Okay. All right. Clock Fixer. 20 years from now, gas at $12 a gallon. Silver at 17 an ounce. I know. I'll tell you what. We're all kind of jaded with these prices these days. It's insane. Hey, thank you, THS. Thank you so much. Bruce Foyer is here. You can lead scammers to water, but it's illegal to drown them. That's right, Jim. Alicia, exactly. Very good point. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Jeff Keller, for the like. You got a fairly decent crowd here tonight. We're having a little bit of fun. That's what it's about. You got to have a little bit of fun from time to time. Stephen Top says, Big Sal, the derivatives on silver is absolutely ridiculous. It sure is. It's insane in the membrane. That's right. And Scott Hill says, you should reach out and have Chris Duane as a host and talk this rubbish to him. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. He's not a big fan of old Uncle Sal. That's for sure. ACX says, I'll be long and wrong for the rest of my life if I need to. We're sailing into an economic, energy, and cultural catastrophe, and my silver is my bedrock. There you go. All right. Thank you, ACX. Good to see you. And we've got D. Thraco. Thraco says, hard to not sell Silver Eagles when the online dealers paying $33 per ounce, putting silver gold ratio down around 60%. Rare. It sure is, but you have to think about what they are paying you for your Silver Eagles, which is over $10 above spot now, compared to what you are paying for them. That difference is much wider than it was during the normal market time than what you would get for it. So keep that in mind too. All right, and let's see here. Silver Patriot, the debt clock, it shows the sad truth of the fiscal irresponsibility of the government. Yes, indeed. It does for sure show that. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Hey, there, Silver King is here waiting for Terry79 to drop a huge super chat. Still waiting. I think he could be waiting quite a long time, but I digress. Yes, indeed. Good to see Silver King here tonight. Welcome, sir. And Lars Joby says, I'd like to see a debt clock for Red China. They're estimated to be 3 times more leveraged than the U.S. The silver to dollar ratio is almost certainly much higher, considering how the paper to silver ratio number is almost definitely off by at least 4 times. Yeah, and it depends on the timing and the metrics for how they measured. I mentioned that in the video, Lars, but thank you so much. Oh, man, thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. $10 super chat, getting it rolling the first of the night. Thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. Let's put this away, the guitar, so that we can do 10 push-ups for Mr. Jackson. Yes, indeed. Oh, hold on. My case dropped. I gotta put this back. As I was mid-thing. Let's get this. All right, we're gonna do 10 push-ups for Jeffrey Jackson. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Here we go. To get the blood flowing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. We got it. Nice. All right. Very, very good. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Stephanie. Actually, that's a very good point, Stephanie. China acts as if Evergrande failure never happened. And we don't hear much about Evergrande anymore. That's actually a very good point. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Very good. And Quant 2011 says the following here. Hold on a second. Let me get that in there. By the way, thank you again, Jeffrey. I appreciate that, brother. It says they compare just USA money supplied to global production for silver. How dumb. Why not global money supply? This year it will increase by at least $6 trillion versus $17 billion in mined silver. But we can't just compare printed fiat to only silver, whereas gold real estate in 2022, 10 million homes were built worldwide worth maybe $2 trillion. Still $4 trillion are left unbacked by real goods. Should $1 trillion ever chase new silver and bullion and jewelry, as there is only 500 million ounces of that produced, price would be $2,000 per ounce. But people will just chase hot startups, Tesla, blah, 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 and other stuff. And only not silver. Yes, I understand what you're saying, Quant. And you're right about the other currencies as well, too. But that site is the U.S. debt clock. But I think there is world debt as well, too. But I'll have to look that one up. But yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Yes. Yes, thank you, Silver Wolverine. Yes, very wide gap. Yes, indeed. Yeah, germanium mint is in Poland. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Donald Gooden says, I've watched the same debt clock for 10 years. Has it been around for 10 years? I guess it has. Silver was between $3,000 and $4,000 each year. The debt gets higher, silver and gold get lower. We are trillions higher in debt, and the silver price is well below $1,000. In 10 more years, it'll be $22 an ounce. The clock is crap. Stop listening to anyone who references that joke of a clock. Well, Donald, you apparently did not listen to the video, because I explained all of that in the video, why it's going down. So you have to actually watch the video. So before you tell people not to listen to my video about referencing the debt clock, I think you should actually first listen to it to understand that everything that you talked about here is completely explained in the video. All right. Mike's big epiphany. So you think our government is out of control as far as spending goes? They are out of control, period. The Fed's out of control spending is the least of our worries. That's actually a very good point. It's pretty insane. And it's only going to get worse when you look at the CBDCs when they come into play. No IQ, definitely the right person found that. Hopefully they'll take care of him for how he handled it. That's right. I hope so, because it wasn't mentioned if he got compensated, but he should have. Good to see Count Derpala is here. Good to see you. And let's see here. Michael Bernert says, would you have to take the debt and break it down by multiple asset class holdings, so gold and silver as a percentage of each as a value rather than only silver? I do like the concept. I think the portion of the commodities holdings would have to be put into consideration. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to measure this stuff for sure. And I think they probably could do one just on precious metals compared to other assets and things and asset classes. But there's only so much screen space, and there's a lot of numbers there for sure. Anyways, good to see John S. is here. Hello, John S. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. And let's see. By the way, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. We are just over 40 away from 100 thumbs up tonight. Maybe we can get there. Be cool. Lisa 1734 says that's why the candy bar some of us bought for 5 cents as kids is now $1.89. Exactly right. Exactly right. Very good. And we've got John Doe says, why does it even matter what the debt clock says if it isn't true? Silver is not $774 per ounce. Well, John Doe, I never said it was. Was never even implied in this video that it was $774 per ounce. That is it is a ratio, as I mentioned pretty much at the beginning of the video. There's still some people, as long as I've been doing these videos, I can tell those people that don't watch the video that don't get it. Because, anyways, all right. Okay, let's see here. Richard Metcalf, and the clock keeps ticking. Stack on, brother, stack on. We shall do that. Rocky Superstar says, Sal, good morning. I look at the debt clock as the biggest Ponzi scheme ever. We the people will pay the price when it explodes. That's right. Exactly. Maybe the second biggest might very well be what's going on right now with that FX. Apparently that guy started a Ponzi scheme. It's worse than Enron with the money that's involved in this latest FX crypto scam. And by the way, this guy was the second largest donor to Democrats during the midterms, behind only who? If you can tell me who is the biggest donor for the Democrats in the midterm, you get a cookie. Somebody will post a cookie emoticon for the first person that gets it right. Who was the biggest donor? The second biggest donor was this dude, Sam or whatever his name is, the biggest donor to the Democrats. Very good. All right. Scott S. is here. Scott S., you get a cookie. Soros is it. Boom shalaka. George Soros, the largest donor. And Stephanie was a close second. That's right. George Soros. Way to go, Stephanie. Common Sense. Treasure Charger got it too. Scott S. Scott S. is here right now. Says the only reason why quantitative tightening occurred in April 2022 is because the damage had already been done by the Biden administration. That's right. Exactly. It's been, but you know what? The damage was done even before the Biden administration. The whole thing with COVID and how that was handled. There's enough blame to go around, and a lot of it is because of junk science. In reality, that's really the fault of it. But anyways, but I digress. Ooh, man, Dissident Agnostic bought a King Charles Memorial 5 Sovereign. Way to go. Congratulations, Dissident Agnostic. Very nice. Silver Bowl 30 is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Rocky Superstar, the debt clock was turned off at the first of Bill Clinton, no debt. Oh, wow. Well, we've always had national debt. It's just that we had a balanced budget during the Clinton administration. And why did we have a balanced budget during the Clinton administration? Which, by the way, is very different than not having debt. We've always had debt in this country, except for one time, and that was during Andrew Jackson's administration. But the reason why we had a balanced budget was because of the contract with America, the class of '94 with Newt Gingrich, and really, the guy who was really behind that was a guy named Tom DeLay. They known him as the Hammer. He was a majority whip, and he whipped those votes into place with the hammer. Got them to vote. Fiscal responsibility. That was the last time we had a fiscal responsible Congress. It was short-lived. But I digress. All right. 213th AIB says, if Sir Francis Drake had returned to England with a ship full of promissory notes instead of Spanish gold and silver, he would not have received a hero's welcome. In fact, it probably would have been beheaded. That's true. You're right. Sadly, how we got some of that, or how many Europeans got some of that gold, was probably not very ethical, obviously. But I digress. All right. And we've got the Crypto Bear says it's important that we retest the 200-day moving average on the daily charts, which is around 2140. We may be getting closer there now. Once we retest, we can go back and test the 2222 level, hopefully go higher. Patience will be required. 2140 is a very strong support level. Consolidation in this region is essential in order to establish a foothold, which would enable the climb to 26. Ultimately, however, I'm looking forward to higher levels after June 2023, which is fairly in line with the prediction that the Citibank did. I did a video on. In fact, are we close at 2140? Yes. Right now it is sitting at 2162, 2166 in Asia. It's up 4 cents. So it's holding off there. Very good. Holding off indeed. Okay, let's see here. Let's march on up here to CCTs. I'd be happy with a $72 silver. In all honesty, the price of physical doesn't really bother me that much, as I get great pleasure from keeping my savings out of the banker's hands. Yes, indeed. Me too. Yes, I do as well. Thank you, brother. Who's your daddy? Look at this. Second who's you had Who's your stacker, and then we have Who's your daddy here. Says the following. Let's get over here. Let's make this. Let's do this. It says, this is all planned, and they have accomplished a lot of their goals. Our oil reserves are pretty much gone. Military weapons cache is low and spread thin, low on rank numbers due to wokeism and being distracted on multiple fronts. Our borders are open, and our government constantly attacks our people. How long do we have warships out of our shores without U.S. flags on them? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, it's troubling times we live in, that's for sure. Maria Chin is here. Hello, Maria. Welcome. Good to see you. And, Treasure Charger is a Hoosier as well. All right, welcome. Good folks here from the great state of Indiana, whose capital city is Indianapolis. The global warmer. Just keep printing to infinity and beyond. That's right. Crazy time. Pickle Rick is here. Hello, Pickle Rick. Welcome. Good to see you. John S. is asking who's here. All right. Gold chip counts in kilos. There you go. All right, Google told me Soros donated $120 million to $28 million to Democrats, 2021 and 2022. I wonder what he gets in return. I don't know, man. That's a good question. What he gets. Yes. This is a guy who destabilizes whole countries with his activities. Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Michael K. Loved your video, The Debt Clock, Crazy Days. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Florida Rich is here. Welcome. Good crowd here tonight. Appreciate you all being here. Ronald Hall says, wipe it clean and start over so we can do it again. Eventually, that's what it's going to have to come down to. And we've got the Easy Tech says, if silver goes to $700 an ounce, I wonder how much a loaf of bread will cost. Maybe $100. I hope I never see silver get to $700. Exactly. That would be scary if we did get to that point. Yes, indeed. Crypto Bear also says central banks doing a good job pumping Bitcoin and simultaneously dumping silver. This is the effect of drawing young investors away from the metals and into digital illusions of wealth. I say good riddance. We don't need disloyalty, temporary silver bugs. We need loyal stackers with strong hands and a belief in the cause. The cause is a triumph of good money over bad money, debt currency. That's right. And really, in a sense, that is what cryptocurrencies are. They're speculative assets, but they're not really stores of wealth. They are based off of energy and people's faith in them dating back to 2009. Really much sooner, much more recent than that, because for about probably 5-6 years, people really didn't have much faith in them. It was all a gamble. All right. And people are figuring that out pretty quickly here now, how quickly it can drop with what happened. Gold. Arslan Tuyan. USA is still the most dominant state in the world. It don't need to pay its debt to other countries. Americans can be very rich in a short time and live greatly in a small country in Europe. Yes, that's actually a good point. Gold, Arslan Tuyan. But I tell you what, the people in your country are the smartest, because per capita, I think there's a lot more gold stackers there than here by a long shot. Yes, indeed. One of many says, let me get this in here, because he says here, after the Biden administration takes the people's gold and silver away, it will be $724 an ounce, just like they did back in 1935. But that was 33, and it was gold. They didn't take the the silver way, and they didn't get all the gold. They didn't get a lot of the gold either, by the way, but Russia or China doesn't beat them to it, but not me. I'm going to give it back to the earth. There we go. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's get over here. Let's do this double tap. We're going to double tap these comments here. So I don't have to worry about pasting that in twice because I always get distracted there. Steve C. Look at all the debt. Only a matter of time, folks. Yep, the clock keeps ticking. How long will it last? I don't know. But I think we still have some time. But anyways, it's insane. Snowing in Pennsylvania, says Jim Eisenberg. All right. Wow. Mojave Gold. The debt clock is quite interesting, but some of the stats aren't specifically very helpful comparisons. For example, the ratio of the annual increase of U.S. M2 money supply to annual worldwide gold production, comparison of U.S. M1 and M2 to U.S. gold reserves at actual current market value would be much more valid. Yes. Yeah, it is a good point. That would be interesting to see. But the thing is I think the reasons why they're not putting the price on gold and silver is because it fluctuates greatly. U.S. M2 and M1 money supply is only increasing, it seems. But I digress. Except for recently, it's actually gone down a little bit. M2 money supply has gone down a little bit. But a lot of that can just be wiping away digits on the screen. And Steve C is with us, by the way. There he is, Steve C. And let's see here. Let's get this one from Terry Holmes. Says the following. Once again, I see politics infesting the stacking and collecting community. Silver stackers are a small group and are limited in places to purchase silver. Therefore, all these political videos used to influence the premiums. I've thought about this for some time and I concluded if I had 2,000 ounces of silver, small amount for many stackers, every dollar change in any direction would mean $2,000 gain or loss. So I understand why YouTubers are trying to keep premiums a spot high. Could you imagine waking up and realizing you just lost $2,000? Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, silver stackers in this community on this platform, I think we're somewhat influential, but I also think that a lot of people are seeking these videos out. And I think it's up to us to be as responsible as we can about silver's value versus price and where it's going to go. And I try to be well-reasoned in that anyways. Hey, Silver Saver is here. Welcome, Silver Saver. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. I still have the Silver Saver poured bar, by the way. Good stuff. Silver Saver. She's awesome. She's been in the community a long time. Stern13 says an ounce of silver should be at least 100 pounds or more, or 100 euros. But I'm here to tell you that it should not be. Stern13, I don't mean to be disagreeable with you, but that is not what we should hope for silver or expect silver should be worth that. I think that in the end, it's going to preserve your wealth over the course of time. What that valuation will look like, I don't know. Do I think it's undervalued? Yes, but not by triple-digit numbers. Keep in mind, in 2011, even adjusted for inflation, silver got nowhere near that high. And that was an anomaly. Savage Stacker is here, still lurking, but he's here. Thank you, Savage. I appreciate it, man. Yes, indeed, he's here. All right. Welcome, sir. Good to see Chris Spanks is here, too. And you guys, if you've not checked out Savage Stacker, he's a good man, hardworking man, and he's stacking silver and good family man. Good job, Savage Stacker. Check him out on the YouTube. Brian Heimbucher says, I tried making a personal debt clock. Visa and MasterCard told me I need a quantum computer. I'm here all week, folks. And try the Sal Salsa. There you go. Thank you. All right, Brian. Love it. That's wonderful. Very, very good. All right. The Sard says, that number chart makes me dizzy. That's insane. Hurts my eyes. Looks like everything is breaking. Yes, it is overwhelming when you look at it from above. For sure. All right, here is Gold Chick, who is amongst us here tonight. in this very chat right now, and we are 21 away from 100 thumbs up. If you not thumb this video up, this live stream up, I encourage you to do so. Gold Chick says in Florida, you can keep wreck coins found on the beach, but not water or in a federal park. Typically, most detectors will tell you when you find something, show nobody and leave. I have an army foldable shovel with a pick and shovel you can swivel and lock. Few get close to you detecting with that. Yes, indeed. And a stun gun. Very good. Yes, indeed. That's actually a good point. Yeah, because if they don't compensate these guys that find this stuff for the posterity of history, then you're going to see more and more people just sneak away with it. They're not going to do it. There's no motivation. All right. Hello, Patricia Riley. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. If you mention anything political, especially mentioning Biden and his antics, moderators time you out. I don't like YouTube censorship fear soft channel. All right, nobody special. I've never even heard of that. Nobody special finance, but you're free to speak your mind here about anything, about any politician. No politician is off limits on my channel. You can slam anybody here. And the only thing I encourage people to do is be respectful of one another. You can disagree with each other, but be respectful about it. That's all I ask. Otherwise, free speech here. Yes, indeed. Jacko Oldenkamp says, the way that the U.S. should combat the hoarding of gold by Russia is to start heavily investing in cryptocurrency as a new financial standard. Ban Russia from investing in cryptocurrency. Good luck with that. I don't think that's going to happen. That's the whole thing about being decentralized, and it probably includes even whatchamacallit, whole countries. Brad Moberly, I think the miners will strike and set their own price. I wonder if that would happen. I don't know that they have that kind of collusive sentiment. It's about profit for them and about I don't think they're going to be holding the silver, so to speak, because they gotta earn a living. I don't think they really can, but anyways. Okay. Let's see here. Anthony Newman says, on March 9th, 2022, the dollar to silver ratio was 28.73. That's probably what it was. Again, I've got videos dating back in this whole playlist that shows you that. I'll just show you that real quick. If you want to ever want to see my playlist, you go to the playlist tab over here. And let's go to the debt clock in silver, and you can see here that we can see the whole playlist. Just scrolling through these titles, you can see what it had been through the time that I've been doing these videos. It got up over $5,000 at one time. That was in the midst of heavy quantitative easing and the debt clock taking over. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy. Now, there it is. Now, we've been documenting this for well over 3 years on this channel. Got a whole playlist here. So I encourage you to go back in time and watch some of those if you get a chance. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. All right. Pickle Rick, thank you, brother. All right, Pickle Rick with the second super chat of the night, $1.49. Thank you, brother. I don't know if we get another super chat. For those of you who don't know, usually what I do, for every dollar donated via super chat, I do a push-up or an exercise. It could be a curl or a razor kick or something like that. For every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family, I do 2 of those exercises. So thank you. So we'll do that 1.5 push-ups. Yes, indeed. We'll get it in with something else. We'll round up, even though that's technically, if I'd round down, it'd just be 1. But we'll wait for the next one and do those push-ups. Robert Laird, I don't understand how to read the national debt clock. All I see is a bunch of numbers. Could you explain the right column for the layman, please? Well, the right column, I did explain it in the video, actually, is the column about the silver price. It is the silver price ratio. In other words, the number of dollars printed, physical dollars or digitized dollars, compared to the number of silver ounces mined per year. In fact, if you highlight your mouse over each of those numbers at the very top of your screen, it will explain all of them to you, because there's a lot of numbers on the right too. It can be overwhelming. We just take it one at a time and read it slowly, and it should make sense. I hope that helps you. All right. Greg Speth says, stackers stand together. There you go. Yes, indeed. That's right. Stackers stand together. Silver should be $30 an ounce. I'll tell you what, I thought it would be that last year, Siam Kumura Katuri. And I think that's probably a fair valuation of where silver should be now. I really do. All right, let's see here. And Silver Stealer, it's almost to the point where we can't make the interest payments. That's right. Yep, exactly. It's like $1 trillion in interest payments. It's insane in the membrane. All right, there you go. James Smith is here. He got the slurp refill. There you go. My coffee is barely lukewarm. It's almost cold. We are 15 thumbs up away from getting 100 tonight. Appreciate you guys. The Saint, drop and give me 10. All right. Order received. Order happening. We're going to do that plus 2 more for the previous one. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, Silver Saver. Appreciate you being here. Let's give the Saint 10 push-ups plus 2 more. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you so much. Oh, Pickle Rick with 10. We're going to do curls for him. Hold on a second here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There it is. All right. Now we're going to do for Pickle Rick. Thank you, brother. Flying high again. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. Here we go. And we're going to do 10 razor kicks. Here we go. I got to grab my butt in order to do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right. We got it. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see the Sarge. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, the Sarge. Good to see you. Sissy Kicks. There you go. Real fake, says Sterling Cannabis. All right. Another day, it says food, water, guns, gold, ammo, medicine, tools, and Bibles. There you go. That's right. Exactamendo. Nathan Rathburn, or Rathbun, says here on this video the following. The most terrifying number on the debt clock is the derivatives number, $600 trillion, and banks lending money on top of money, none of it backed by anything after the first layer. That's right. And the first layer is only backed by fiat. Exactly. Very good. Yeah, diamond push-ups are $3 per push-up. Those are hard to do. And I don't know that I could get through 10 of those. All right. Urban D says, how the hell did I get here? At least a beautiful coin. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you came back and checked it out. Probably from the last live stream. We got that. The Naked Eagle Proof. Because naked was the search keyword. JM Unleashed was there. He remembers. Stefan says here, on the world's first precious metals credit card, I suggested it to them years ago. Wow, Stefan did. All right, wow, amazing. Almost, although, as usual, they're not super generous with the perks. Yes, indeed, that's right. Judy, Majal, that's cool. Hope he gets a buck or two. I hope so, too. We never did hear exactly how that came out. But anyways, very good. Joe Puffenbarger says here, or asked the question, rather. Let me get over here to get to this. Is there a way to listen to the whole song to your intro? Every time I hear it, I always want more. Is it on Spotify? Well, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. It's a home recording, and it's really not even a part of a whole song. It was scratch tracks, essentially, for a song that never made it. Some riffs put together to see, but yes, so it's not on Spotify or any other service. I'm sorry about that, but thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Darren Mullen says, should the ratio be M2 money supply compared to gold and silver added together, because both metals are true money constitutionally and would represent all the true monetary physical wealth. Yeah, I guess you could. I guess you could probably do that math on your own to kind of give you an idea. But yes, that should be one way to look at it for sure. All right. Very good. Let us march ahead, shall we, to the next episode. Daisy SK, crazy times ahead. Bought more gold today. Congratulations. Way to go. I wonder what you got, Daisy. If you come by, let us know. Robert Casanova. 0.5 gold is live. Silver takes a dive. All right. War with Russia, the video I posted this evening. And he was first on this one and didn't say first. Yeah, you need a fixed ratio to do that. With the gold, silver, adding them together. Yeah, that's probably true. You're right. Because that's how they were money, because it was fixed at 15-1 at one time. YJ Overlander says the bear seems to have poked the eagle. The day after the dragon met with the eagle, while the bear did not. That's right, exactly, good point. But the bear and dragon sleep in the same bed. These are the things that I wonder about. True that. Very good point. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Let's see, march ahead. I'm going to slurp some coffee now. Yes, indeed. We've got Jeffrey Jackson. People getting killed in Poland is a game changer. It's very sad. It sure is. Very sad what happened there. And likely it was probably an accident, but they were dangerously close to the border, they lobbed a whole bunch of missiles in that whole region. I guess trying to take out all the energy supplies which were there. So it was a big gamble. Playing with fire. Scott Hill says just a couple of hours ago, 2 Russian fighters attacked a farm just across the border of Ukraine into Poland. Really? I did not hear about that. Wow. I did not hear about that. That is crazy. I don't know if it's true or not, but we don't know if this. We've not gotten official confirmation on any of this. J.M. Lee says, I heard the missiles were shot down by Ukraine and the debris landed in Poland, which that very well could have happened too. So we'll see. Stefan says, also a policeman's horse stepped on an organ grinder's body. Kurt Vonnegut. I'm not sure I understand that, but anyways, all right. Rocky Superstar says, Sal, with the Dow Jones going up, silver dropped. Crazy times, it sure is. Gold went up and silver went down. It's insane. All right, and we've got Josh G says, just so we're all clear, pretty sure World War III had already started last February. Sad to say, we should probably be protesting our government to stop this crap. Well, Josh G, according to Putin, World War III began years ago, and it's being fought with ones and zeros. That's according to Putin. And in reality, there is kind of this cyber warfare that's been going on. It's kind of an unspoken war, but in a sense, that's kind of what started it. But anyways, that's right. And let's see here. All right. Very, very good. And Cherokee Cowboy says, thanks again for the update and all your hard work, Sal. Keep on stacking people. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, Cherokee Cowboy. You are the man. Right. And let's see. Sterling Cannabis says here, the missiles in Poland are Ukrainian missiles, not Russian. Well, that would be would go in line with what JM has heard. That likely they were not over Poland, but they were shot down by Ukraine, and some of the debris landed in Poland. But I think those pieces were of Russian origin, from what I heard anyway. The U.S. can't go to war based on that garbage. That's right. It's got to be substantiated. It's got to be an actual attack into, and not an accident, I think. If I'm done buying, so be. I'm blessed that I have a few years to build a stack. What Trump has to say tonight may have a huge effect on the economy. Actually, I don't think it'll have much effect on the economy, what he says. If he announces he's going to run, I don't know that that will have much impact on the economy, at least right now. It is standard fare for NATO and the West to lie about activities of other nations so they can start wars. But the opposite could be said as well. South stopped paying attention to the mainstream media, and they're leading around by those rings. Well, the thing is that where you get your information, there's got to be, you've got to find where, your story and my story, and where's the truth. How do you find the truth? Media are polarized too. In Russia, it's all state run. Anything that comes out of Russia is blessed by the Kremlin. Whereas here in the West, at least you have some private entities, private news sources, investigative, and what have you. It's not saying that they're wrong. It's not saying that they're right either. A lot of stuff they get wrong, which is unfortunate. In other words, it's tough to really know exactly what the truth is. But we'll see here. Yeah, exactly. And if you think about it, like Silver King says, if we really want to stop war, maybe we should make it a rule under the Geneva Conventions that the leaders have to actually fight, or the politicians have to fight. Duke it out in the Pentagon or something or the Octagon. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, can you imagine if Trump was the Speaker of the House? Imagine if that was announced tonight. But already, that vote's already underway. I think Kevin McCarthy's got it. They've already done that. Just this evening they did. But can you imagine? Because technically they could elect somebody that's not in Congress. The Speaker of the House can be anybody, as long as they all vote for it. And, but yes. But I don't think he'd ever do it. That's not his bag. He's there to shake things up. To be the Speaker of the House, you've got to be very disciplined. I don't think he would ever do it. All right, very good. And let's see here. And Silver Lunatic says, pullbacks in silver is a gift. Buy the dips. There you go. That's right. Buy those dips. Buy those dips. Exactly right. And that's just it. Finding the good deals is becoming increasingly difficult, but they are out there. You just have to look out for them. Treasure Charger says, I noticed the average median home price on the clock is $442,000 versus $167,000 in 2000. I bought my first home, thought my first home was expensive at $72,000. Interesting data points on that clock. Yep, clock rhymes with rock. That's right, Treasure Charger. And that's just it. It's the average across all of America, which takes into account the big cities as well, too. If you want to buy a home in Pensacola, Florida, it's going to be a lot less expensive than buying a home in Midtown Manhattan. But anyways. All right, very good. Hello, Robert E. Lee. Good to see you. Welcome. You know who they really need to take out? Rocky Superstar, who's much worse than McCarthy, and that is they need to take out the turtle. They need to take out the turtle. Cocaine Mitch, they call him. They need to take Mitch out. Mitch McConnell is awful. He should have been out years ago. As a minority or majority leader of the Senate. I think that's where some of our problems are. Hello, CCT. Good to see you. Have a good evening, brother. Have a good night. Yes, indeed. Check out the gold video he posted. And not many people. I've seen one other person post a video on not that particular coin, but a double sovereign. But check out Cybercurtain Twitcher's video. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, where are we at? And Oregon Matrix says, I started buying a little gold when it was 1900. Until it hits that and goes beyond, I will take it all with a grain of salt. Yes, indeed. Yep, I hear you. James Smith, I'm still stacking both, but picked up a little more on gold this week. Very good job, James. Makes me glad I posted the order when I did. Texas Governor Abbott declares invasion of southern border. National Guard mobilizing now, which is good. You know, I'm really surprised they didn't do that a year ago. Really, I'm shocked he didn't do that a year ago. If he had the authority to do it, he should have done that before, and build that wall. Arizona should do the same thing. Probably would have under a Kerry Lake administration, but thank you, JM, for posting a link to a CCT Sovereign video. Count Derpula, I'm a goldless wonder. There you go, goldless wonder for Count Derpula. Yes, indeed. Treasure Charger, sad that the mishap occurred. Brace for anything but the truth coming out of Russia. It will be interesting to follow this story over the next few days. Yes, indeed, that's right. It will be interesting to see what happens. By the way, we are 3 thumbs up away from 100 likes on this live stream. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Snakebite says, I think we are getting a lot closer to all hell breaking out. Never in my life have I ever seen anything like this. It's pretty scary. I hope calmer heads will prevail. We come to the table, negotiating table, to end this. It's just getting crazy. It very well could get a lot worse, but hopefully it'll get better. I'm hoping it was an accident, or I'm hoping it's what JM Unleashed says, and it was just that the missiles were shot down and some of the pieces went over there. But anyways, Papa Pond says, need gold for the war machine. Yeah. Mike Dogma says, and nationalization of mines. Whew. Crazy, scary times. That's right, Silas, I agree. Rand Paul is awesome. JM Unleashed, I pray for a peaceful resolution to this and other conflicts. Me too. Yep, I agree. Salgorithm from Savage Stacker, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And speaking of Savage Stacker, he says here, take care. Have a good evening, brother. Appreciate it. Have a good one, brother. All right. And Phillips Media 5 says, did buy some gold today. World Mint Memorial Sovereign release this morning. Yes, heard about that. Sales appear slow, seems to have been a flop, and I'm not surprised due to various limited edition low mintage sets the Mint is producing as memorial collections. Yeah, I think they're oversaturating it with memorial collections. They sure are, I agree. Yeah, it's a little crazy. All right. Okay. Jim Eisenberg, sadly, I can't even read your comment for fear of this channel getting a strike. However, I just want to say that I agree with you. It does seem like that's what's happening. Maricopa County, Arizona is on top of the list on that one. I mean, you know, and we can't even question it for fear of reprisal. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It boils my blood. You know, it's just crazy. And let's see here. We're going to refresh these comments and see what new has popped in here. We are 2 away from 100 thumbs up. Getting closer, folks. And some more comments that have popped in. Just a few, but we'll get a few of them here. Okay. Let's do it from 6 years ago. The 1/10 ounce gold for $32. Yeah. A great buy. That is the gold measured in baby carat weight. I think so. It's barely gold plated. It's a very misleading gold coin. That's for sure. And EJM Demon says, it's tough with these Canadian coins. Even in airtight grading cases, they still seem to get milk spots. Well, thankfully, Canada has all but fixed that issue back in 2018. But thank you, EJM. Thumbs up from the Global Warmer on this video. Thank you, the Global Warmer. You were the man. Johnny B says, war with Russia. Are the globalists insane? Yes, indeed. We don't want that, but hey. Crazy, crazy. Dennis Niemeyer is here. Appreciate it. Still need 2 more thumbs up to get to 100 thumbs up tonight. Ron Skanky says they took their time because they knew the fix was in, and many authorities on the take. The biggest gold silver heist. Yes, I wonder if that would be the case. That's crazy. That was a pretty big deal. Huge heist video. I'm going to finish this coffee. Creek Runner is driving, just listening. Thank you, Creek Runner. Appreciate it, brother. I thank you, Eagle Steve, for being here. If you could press that thumbs up, I'd appreciate it, Eagle Steve. Thank you, brother. Let's slurp our way into it. Near Dusk is here at dark. Welcome, Near Dusk. Good to see you. All right, the Yuha says the West is being dishonest and they started this war. Actually, no, it would be Russia that started this war, but I digress. I would not put it past them to bomb themselves, especially after the U.S. taking out Nord Stream and Biden promised to do so. Well, sorry, but that's Russian propaganda right there. Complete Russian. I mean, I respectfully, and I appreciate your posting this. You're free to speak your mind, but I just disagree with it completely. But anyways. All right, Richard Metcalf says, "Oh boy, here we go again. Did we learn anything from World War II? A glowing amber can turn into a raging fire pretty fast." True that. Very true. Well, so far they're still trying to get confirmation. But anyways. All right, yeah, we got 100 likes now. Thank you, guys. Large Job, thank you, brother. Would it help if I unliked and reliked repeatedly in order to get the count over 100? No, stupid YouTube rules. Yeah, I know, exactly. Thank you, Lars. Appreciate that. We're going to give you 10 push-ups. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Like and unlike. It just toggles back and forth, I guess, in that. But here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Yep. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's see here. Very good. Dan Rumble says, "From what I hear, tonight's 9 p.m. speech will be historic, perhaps paradigm changing." Yes, well, it'd be very interesting. If he doesn't announce he's running for president, I wonder what else it could be. It'd be very interesting to see. Yeah, I know. I agree with this, Silversmith. The PPI inflation report, and I mentioned that in this video, it doesn't include food or energy. The producer price index. I mean, good grief, it's crazy. Anyways. All right. Void Remove says, "NGL, this war has nothing to do with Ukraine, and it is USA, Canada, and the cohorts all attacking Russia and China and their allies. It is a world war, and the USA cannot win. Free Assange, we might let you live." All right, well, and again, I'm sure there's some people that are not American that have Eastern viewpoints, but keep in mind, you know, just as I recognize Western media, a lot of it has an agenda. You know, you got to understand that the Eastern media does too. And in reality, it's really Russian and Russian allied media that has that thing, or just anti-Western media. But nonetheless, the thing is a lot of the Western media is not an aligned voice. There's a lot of different viewpoints depending on which side of it is. You got mainstream media, then you have alternative conservative media, then you have even forks from that say other things and what have you. But you know, it's a matter of where the truth is. Let's see here. Okay. Corey Williams, "I just passed the point of my stack where I have more dollar value in gold than in silver. So I think that's my focus, gold, going forward. I think gold is strong to buy anywhere under 1850. Yep, I agree. I think it is too. I might slow down if it goes above 1850 and switch back to silver. For me, silver is strong buy up to 24. Of course, all will change if the price continues to escalate. That's right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Data says, I'm late. I have very little gold. Don't have the disposable income for it right now. Sucks, but trying to get some. Any little bit helps, my friend. Every little bit helps. So yes, indeed. You're never too late if you're stacking a little bit at a time. Salfidin Hassan says, it's only a matter of time. The world will have to go back to the gold standard, maybe a modified gold standard to say the least. I think that's really the only way. But they're going to try to pull one over on us with this ESG CBDC stuff first. Silver will be a totally industrial metal with higher price than now, but will move from use as money to use as an industrial metal. We can discuss this issue and many more. Let's buy gold. All right. Well, silver is mostly used as an industrial metal for sure. In fact, it is the metal that is most has the most versatile uses than any other metal out there. Is silver. And we've got Brandon Anderson says, I've got 3,000 pounds of lead in the bottom of an old sailboat. When it hits $2 a pound, I'll take my 6K paycheck. All right, Brandon. It's funny. The Sarge, thank you, sir. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. James Halford says, I thought you said gold is one of the most non-reactive metals. It is. It is one of the most non-reactive metals. But its price, though, is a different story. It can react to things like this, for sure. I want some silver on Spin the Wheel with Hoosier Stacking. Congratulations, Silver Smith. You guys should check out Hoosier Stacking. You can play games like that and win big, like Silver Smith did. That's wonderful. Bruce Chen says, poured versus cast bars, what's the difference? Yeah, you guys, if you want to know, I actually did a video on this. I forgot I had done a video on this. But it's a good one for beginning collectors. The 1982 Harrington minted 100-ounce vintage silver bar with an inverted 8 stamp error, very scarce, less than 25 in existence. Wow, that's cool, man. That is wild. The price of gold can give you a rash. It sure can. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. SK says, everyone under 35 out there ready to suit up for Biden and defend NATO's eastern borders. And that does actually mean everyone. Yes. Like I said, it could be a pretty big deal if that occurs, for sure. Silver Wolverine, have a good night. Yes, and he's going to be tuning in to Trump. Thank you. And Rick Arkic 8, F8. Silver mining is expensive. And diesel won't be getting any cheaper as India is doubling imports by the month. Production must increase because it's the demand that's exploding. Yes, indeed, that's right. And so they need to keep up with that demand by increasing more. And I think that means it's going to probably just get more expensive because of that. Or they're anticipating the demand. All right, let's refresh one more time and see if we can capture just a few more comments here. Silver Hair Stacker. The Egyptian Relic Series. Horus 2-ounce. Yeah. Pretty cool. Let's see what he says from 6 years ago from the great Silver Hair Stacker. That looks like crap. Why would anybody want that thing? Just saying, not trying to hurt anyone's feelings here, but I'd rather have 2 ounces of almost any silver than that thing. Good luck and God bless. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's a different kind of look. It has that rustic look to it. But yes, indeed, I can understand that. All right. Yeah, have a good night, Silver Wolverine. Appreciate you, brother. D. Lou says, Kitty is not pleased with your 10th ounce of 0.24 gold. That's right. Not pleased at all. Yes, indeed. Yeah, where's Mark B? I haven't seen him in a little bit. DJ Kramer, false flag event, Poland. Being a NATO member means nothing. They were also in the same team when the Nazis attacked in 1939, and no one came to help. They're all part of the World Economic Forum. They want World War III. Well, the thing is that NATO did not exist in 1939, I don't believe, right? I don't think NATO even existed in 1939. NATO was created because of the threat of Russia and the communism that formed with the Soviet Union. And that was where it started. During the Cold War. It was not around in 1939. All right, everybody. We are going to play a fun little game. This is a video game, and this is where you get to search, or we get to search some of the videos. Well, you get to search some of my videos. I have over 5,500 videos on this channel, which means I don't have much of a life, right? But that means that likely you can search for any crazy search term on my channel by scrolling all the way to the right here and clicking the search button there, and pretty much anything will pop up, no matter what your search term is. There's just a few rules here that we have for it, and the first one is so I can see it, 3 pluses in front of your search term. Second rule is it cannot be more than 3 words, but they can be a little bit salacious. They can be a little naughty, or a little wild and zany, but just not overly vulgar. Okay, not overly vulgar. And there must actually be words. Okay, not pronoun or not proper names or nicknames or anything like that. There must be actual words. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and play this game and see what pops up from your search. After I type the word go ahead and do it. Go ahead and type in whatever you think there. Over here's got one. That's a good one. Let's see here. Let's try. Very, very good. And let's see here. And Chris Spanks, I probably can't do that one either. I'll probably get a strike on the channel. but I definitely do that one. All right, very good. Ooh, I like that JM Unleashed. But you know what? We're going to go with everybody stop, everybody stop. Everybody stop. Good to see Daisy K. All right. I'm going to try this one because I thought this is kind of interesting. From Sterling Cannabis, Snow Gold. Let's try Snow Gold and see what pops up. Snow Gold. Ah, look at this. Oh, whoa. This is crazy. We were just talking about Russia. Look at this. From Sterling Cannabis' search, this is it. Gold literally falls from sky in Russia. This is actually a very interesting story you guys should check out. 3.4 tons of gold falls from the sky in Russia. Wow. Look at that. So if JM Unleashed could post a link to this. But very good, some very, very good search terms here, guys. Thanks. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Yeah, this is fun. Cool. So we play this near the end of the live streams, and we have a good time with it. So, yes, indeed. All right. So, let's see here as soon as he posts that. So, what you'll do is after he posts it, watch it and let me know what you think of the video. And also put in that in the comments section below, put the term Snow Gold in there. And that you watch this from the live stream tonight. All right? Yes, indeed. Very, very good. So, there we have it. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting that. And thank you, guys. We had fun tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. We had a wonderful time. And we will be back here on Friday night. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you. And keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Take care.